This video is brought to you by BossRootin.com, Palanti Watches available at MMAoverload.com, Cage Alliance Fight Brand, and Power Performance Products, makers of Body Storm and Body Effects.
Hey, we're the Tattoo Palace Ring Girls. Check out ProBoxingSupplies.com for all of your MMA needs.
So Brett, you just weighed in 256 pounds, 2 pounds below Josh Barnett. Talk about this process it's been getting here to Dallas, going through the week of all the press and everything for probably the biggest fight in your career.
And this process has been somewhat of a piece of cake. Strikeforce always have it easy for the fighters, you know. I haven't had too much stresses as far as needing to be here and needing to be there. Everything is pretty much done just back to back and just easy floating.
Do you feel very confident going into this fight? Obviously, you know, another tough opponent for you, and you're coming off of 2 losses.
Yeah, I feel real confident, man. I had a lot of time to sit and think about what I need to do and you know, practice things that I need to do. So I mean, like I wanted to be. I pretty much gave myself. I don't know if you remember the interview, but I remember when Josh was like, "Yeah, I want the best of Brett, and I want this, and da 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 da." It's just his words at the time. I guess you could say it kind of stuck to me, and I wanted to give him what he asked for. So the proof is in the pudding. He got the leaner Brett Rogers, and come tomorrow, we're going to see how everything falls out. Hopefully, we can get that first round kill.
You mentioned you've been working on all of your MMA, you know, skills, trying to be less of that street fighter mentality, more of a mixed martial artist. Against Fedor, you were able to get him to the ground, work some ground and pound. Josh Barnett obviously has good submissions. What are you looking to do in this fight?
I'm looking to do whatever happens, but it's like this. MMA is such an involved sport, and now I know it's such an involved sport. It's not just one principle. And I'm going to just work all different types. I mean, throughout the fight, you're going to see a different Brett Rogers. You're going to be like, oh, okay, I didn't know he knew how to kick that way and punch this way and punch that way. I mean, I've been real focused, man. This fight is important. This tournament is huge. Lots of people's going to be watching, and I want to give my fans what they pay for. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready for tomorrow. Get in and tear somebody's head off.
Talk about your training partners, gyms you've been working at and whatnot.
Man, I'm located in Minnesota, Eagan. My main gym is Ambition MMA, but I train throughout the Twin Cities. So, and also at home too. I mean, when I say I keep focused all day long, especially when I'm in that training period or the training bubble. And now I'm to the point where I just feel real tight and I just need to release. It's time to release tomorrow and just do me and give the fans what they need to see.
Everybody in the tournament has had a pretty long layoff. How does that feel as a fighter? I mean, what do you believe in any of that ring rust talk?
I do believe in ring rust because that is such thing as ring rust. It's impossible, especially at this stage. There's a lot of eyes is watching, and you can't go out there and just be on point all the time. But I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient and wait. Josh Barnett, he's been in the game such a long time, you know. I'm pretty sure he's still gonna have ring rust, but we both gonna be on the same page because he hasn't fought really for, not counting his last fight, for some years. I've been off for a year, and I'm just gonna go out there, be patient, and pick and choose my shots a little better than the times when I was kind of back to back.
Josh is obviously a veteran. But you fought in the last 2 fights really high-level guys, and I don't know they were losses. That has to give you, you know, some kind of confidence, knowing, especially with the Fedor performance being great, you know, that you can get in there with anybody.
Right. I kind of judged it off. Not really supposed to judge it like that, but I kind of judged it off the last 2 fights. I looked at that Alistar was definitely the highest from point A to point B, and the Fedor fight, you know, he's number 1 in the world in everybody's eyes. So I don't see that fight as a loss, but it definitely was a lesson learned to just always constantly stay focused and stay in the game and not think so much and everything else. It's a lot of things that go on in the fight in the cage that, if I should say, like normal people don't understand, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on. You're paying attention to yourself, you're paying attention to your opponent, you're paying attention to your corner, you're paying attention to, you know? So, I mean, like I said, I didn't learn to just stay focused. I'm the one technically in there, and when it boils down, I just need to keep moving forward or backwards or whatever the situation is. And that's how I'm going to be. And know that I'm not just street fighter. There's a little MMA in me, and I'm going to use it to the best of my advantage.
I know you're obviously focused on your fight, but if you had to pick somebody from the other quarterfinal, Alistair and Werdum, who do you think is going to take that one?
If I had to pick somebody, man, I hate answering a question like that, man. I just say best of both, you know, because we all in this together ultimately, and we all know we're gonna fight each other ultimately. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, Alistair is gonna win, or oh, Fabricio is gonna win. You see what I'm saying? So best of both.
Says that your purse is on the line. You don't get your purse unless you make this pick.
Unless
your purse gets doubled if you're right. Now, who are you gonna choose?
Well, I kind of gave you an order, but yeah, man, best of both. Best of both.
Can't get it out of you. Anything else you'd like to say, Brett?
I just want to say hi to everybody back home, my family, my wife. Hey, you know who you are, family, friends, anybody that can help me get to this point from point A to point B. My manager, Mike Riley, God, everyone. I love you all, and this fight, I'm gonna try to put on the best show I could possibly can. I'm human, just like all these other fighters, and I can only try. So, stay tuned. Tomorrow, it's gonna be on and popping.
Southern California MMA fans, get your tickets to Combat Fight League June 24th at the Warner Center Marriott.
Godspeed and party on.